Today I'm going to show you how to recruit an Albion agent in Watch Dogs Legion, as well as talk about some of the benefits that you'll get for doing so, right after this. Hey everybody, Sam here, also known as Mr. Stainless, and today we're back playing Watch Dogs Legion. Super excited to be bringing you more footage of this game, and I cannot wait for it to be released. So thank you to Ubisoft for giving me an opportunity to get my hands on this game a little bit earlier. So let's jump into what we're going to be talking about today. Recently, during my last PlayStation of Watch Dogs Legion, I wanted to see how possible it is to recruit the likes of Albion agents and police officers to DedSec. So first off, it is absolutely possible. It's just a little bit trickier than it would be for recruiting kind of normal people. But the benefits that you'll get from recruiting the likes of a police officer, from recruiting an Albion contractor, are absolutely worth going that little extra mile to complete the missions that you would need to in order to get these people onto your roster. So while travelling through the game world, I came across this little Albion contractor here just manning his station at a street corner, and as you can see there's three main perks that we're going to get from this specific Albion contractor. Different contractors may vary based on how the game actually works, because it's all mostly randomly generated. As you can see, he gives us uniformed access, an M248, or M249, sorry, and a baton. This was another Albion employee that I was trying to recruit, but this contractor was just better, and I assume in later game we may even get a higher tier of Albion employees who have even better perks. But for the time being, this is the guy we're going to be running with. Now, as you can see from the deep dive, there's already a few pieces of information that I know that I can exploit or investigate in order to kind of win this guy over to the DedSec cause. And the one that we're going to be exploring is the fact that he's been gambling on wrestling. Now, I'm not going to be showing you the entire bare knuckle wrestling mechanics here in game. Instead, I'm going to be bringing out another video showing you a full bare knuckle boxing match. It's incredibly cool. You're not going to want to miss it. So hit that subscribe button to be notified of when that goes live. So the uniformed access that the Albion agents are going to give you is very similar to other uniformed access characters you would get in game, like the construction worker, the medical worker, and the police officer. Albion officers, Albion contractors, their uniform is going to gain you access to Albion controlled areas, which you're going to come across quite a bit, especially in the main missions, and having that uniform is going to enable you to go in there and gain access to that restricted area without drawing suspicion. Now, the mechanic works very much like Hitman in that if other Albion contractors, other Albion employees walk very closely to you, they're going to figure out you're not supposed to be there and that you're probably working for DedSec. But it's very, very useful and makes your life a lot easier when you do need to gain access to those areas. Not only that, but we are also going to get access to much stronger weaponry like the M249, as opposed to more non-lethal weaponry that you may have with other characters. Now, with our Albion contractor, he is basically trying to hack the NHS in order to stop rich people basically buying their way to the front of the waiting line for organ donations and kind of organ transfers. So we're going to go ahead and help him complete that by sending our little spider drone into hacking an NHS server to see what the crack is and what he's doing. Now that we've figured that out and hacked NHS servers, we're going to meet up with Bob again in order to see what he was doing this for.
Well, DedSec in the flesh. I can hardly believe it.
I see you punching up the NHS. Mad respect.
Not quite good enough to stop Clan Kelly, though. They made up with hundreds of organs before I sealed the exploit in the system.
Oh my days.
I would love nothing more than get the last batch back. But I know my limitations. I can't do it on my own.
Alright, cool. Yeah, man's got this on lock.
Thanks. Take care of this for me, and I'll make it worth your time.
So we've gone ahead, we've hijacked this ambulance, we're going to deliver it to Bob as well. I didn't want to show you the entirety of the mission because a lot of it is just me sneaking about and just being generally sneaky, but basically what I wanted to try and communicate to you guys that it is absolutely possible to recruit Albion agents and the likes of police officers in Watch Dogs Legion. As you can see from what I've shown you today, the chances are that they're going to dislike DedSec. As long as someone doesn't hate DedSec, you're going to be able to recruit them in the game, no matter who they are, no matter what they do. The benefit of recruiting Albion agents, Albion employees, Albion contractors, the main benefit is getting you access to those Albion controlled areas. It's the exact same with police officers. If you recruit a police officer, there's areas that you're going to go that are incredibly valuable, which means you aren't going to draw suspicion. For me, that's the main benefit of recruiting these people. It's not the higher tiered weaponry, it's not the battens, it's not stuff like that. It solely is that uniformed access, which isn't necessarily overpowered, it's not OP, but it is definitely useful, and you're going to want to make sure that you have at least one Albion employee in your roster when playing through Watch Dogs Legion at launch. But folks, that is all for today, just something very short and sweet. I wanted to show you that it was possible to recruit these guys, because a few of you had been asking. I'm going to be bringing you a few more Watch Dogs Legion videos, including a look at some of the side activities that you're going to have access to in-game. So if you don't want to miss that, be sure to hit the subscribe button. But until next time, have a great week. I'll speak to you all very soon.